viewer. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
Good evening and welcome to the District 11A Boys Basketball Tournament here on Big Oldies Radio. I'm David Hastings, and I'll be bringing you the play-by-play action tonight. Sitting to my left and bringing you the color commentary will be Sawyer Turnbow. It's District Championship and Consolation Night. And in our first game, the Vikings of Perry County faced the Trojans of Collinwood. Perry County lost to Wayne County 72-61 on Thursday night to fall into this consolation contest, while Perry County found its way into this game after a 57-42 loss to Frank Hughes. That also on Thursday night. Perry County won both regular season games between these two teams by scores of 63-56 and 54-50. And the winner of this contest will have to travel, and they'll be traveling to face Houston County, the number 2 seed from District 12A in the opening round of the region tournament, while the loser will travel to face McKenzie. And we'll be back more of the pregame show after this break. You're listening to District 11A Basketball Tournament on Big Oldies Radio. Welcome back to the District 11A Basketball Tournament here on Big Oldies Radio. First game upcoming, the Perry County Vikings against the Collinwood Trojans here in the consolation matchup from Perry County High School. And Coach Brian Cruz, once again on the bench for Collinwood. Would like to pass away our condolences to Jacob Gobble as his mom passed away this week. And Coach Cruz wanted me to say that there's visitation tomorrow and then the funeral Monday for those wondering on that. So certainly condolences out to Coach Gobble, Sawyer.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, it's always hard to lose a vital part of your life like that, and thankful that I still have both my parents here with me. But just goes to show that you can always treasure the moments that you have with those that you love, because you just never know when that last opportunity is going to be. So certainly prayers out to Coach Gobble and his entire family at this time.
And like I say, his Trojans getting ready to play, and Coach Cruz taking his place like he did here on Thursday night. And Collinwood hung around a long time there with Frank Hughes, Sawyer, on Thursday night, and gone down to the wire a couple of times here with Perry County. I expect this first game to be a pretty good one tonight.
I do too. I think like you pointed out, Collinwood, was really right there within striking distance the whole time. Frank Hughes able to hold on and win that one. Was it by 12 or so? I think it wound up being something of that nature.
57-42.
57. Yeah. Okay, so they won by 15. But I mean, really, I just kept thinking that Collinwood at any second was going to really cut into it, get it down to about a 5 or 6 point game, and be in a dogfight going down the stretch. But I think both of these teams present some interesting matchup problems for the other. I think just the grittiness, the hustle, the intensity that Collinwood plays with can give a lot of teams fits. And we've seen Perry County 3 times now, and just their versatility on the perimeter with guys like Mercer, Peebahouse, Hastings that can drive and get by you or shoot that pull-up jumper, and then Landon Warren on the inside who can step out and knock down the perimeter shot as well. I think Perry County is really poised here in the next 2 or 3 years to have a really good run and really kind of put their stamp on this district, in the future. Young team right now, but they're only going to get better after all the experience that they're gaining from this year.
Yeah, when you talk about Perry County, you're talking about the youth that they have. So if we're speaking of their youth, the starting lineup has 2 sophomores in Mercer and Colton Peevahouse, and they're pretty good. And then you got 2 really good freshmen, Landon Warren and Kenner Haston. And when you watch Kenner shoot the ball, I mean, his ball just has perfect rotation. His release is perfect. You only see the sky's the limit for a guy like him. Landon Warren, his versatility inside, outside, his big frame, only going to get bigger, stronger in all likelihood, and already a good player. I certainly expect Perry County to be a force in the years to come. Collinwood's starting a lot of seniors, and so when you look at a matchup like this, can Collinwood's experience overcome Perry County's youth, Sawyer, in this contest?
Yeah, I agree. It's certainly something that you have to watch. And, I mean, I know the 2 seniors off the top of my head, I believe, are Christian Zapeta and Benson Blaylock. And I think for Collinwood, a lot of the times it starts in can they get Blaylock going? He's such a key part of Collinwood and everything that they do, and he's really the creator for them. We've kind of seen him dip in the scoring department in the games that we've seen him play, but he affects every other aspect of the game. He's pesky defensively, and like I said, he's a creator for everyone else because he gets so much attention. So if you're paying attention to him, that leaves other guys open. And Zapeta, we've seen him come out with some strong starts in the games that we've seen and then kind of get quiet throughout. So I think Collinwood's going to be looking for him to kind of start strong and then finish strong, just stay strong throughout. And Harrison Rich, I mean, we've seen his hustle, just the intensity that he plays with, keep Collinwood in some ball games. And I think this game's got an interesting dynamic to it because I think either one of these teams are very capable of winning this game. I think it's going to be a tough, tightly contested game all the way throughout and just a dogfight the whole way.
Well, you mentioned Collinwood seniors, so, Sawyer, they do start 4 seniors. Blake Whitten, Christian Zapeta, Wes Brewer, Benson Blaylock, and you mentioned some of those guys. Harrison Rich, the junior, that doesn't start, it does start, but they'll only loan non-senior starter for Collinwood. But Collinwood's got a lot of sophomores that come in off the bench, and they really turn to them when they want the offense.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we see Patch Craig come off the bench, Tate Linville come off the bench, and going back to those other seniors, Wesley Brewer provides a spark for them, both on the defensive boards, the offensive glass. He's a guy that, he'll catch it down on the perimeter and teams aren't going to step out. We've seen him be willing to shoot that shot, and if he can start knocking that down, that's big for Collinwood. And then as far as the guys that come off the bench, they do provide a spark. I think Craig and Linville both have a really good shooting touch, and both are very capable of getting hot at any time and giving Collinwood that offensive spark that they look for. So definitely a matchup. Again, I think Perry County, they both teams want to possess the ball. Both teams want to work their offense, and I think it's just going to come down to who can have the most clean possessions throughout this game, who's going to come out on top.
And when you look ahead, Sawyer, I talked about the winner of this game being the 3, so they would face off against the number 2 seed, and the number 2 seed from the other district is Houston County, as McKenzie defeated Houston County last night. So the loser would be number 4 and would face McKenzie in that game. The tournament's played at Houston County. So if you win as a 3, you're going to play the number 2 on their home court. If you lose as the number 4, you'd play McKenzie on a neutral court. And there's not a lot of difference between Houston County and McKenzie as they've split some outings through the year. So you always want to win the game. I figure there'll be some tournament intensity, but sometimes the consolation games take a little bit of time to get in the flow because the energy might not be there quite from the start. But I like what I'm seeing here from Perry County down here with the energy going around. And Coach Brian Cruz, his teams always bring energy, and that's one of the main things that he brings. He's been a coach for a long time, stepped away here as Jacob's taken over, but back in those duties tonight. So we're down near about a minute to go. Here's our expected starting lineups for Collinwood. Number 12, Blake Whitten. Number 13, Christian Zapeta. Number 15, Wes Brewer. Number 25, Benson Blaylock. And number 30, Harrison Rich. For Perry County, you got 00, Colton Peevahouse. Number 3, Jake Mercer. Number 4, Landon Warren. Number 14, Kenner Haston. And the senior out of that group is number 30, Riven Brown. And that's our expected starters for the night. So once again, our matchup here in the consolation is the Perry County Vikings against the Collinwood Trojans. These teams met twice during the regular season. Perry County winning both but both games could have gone either way is my understanding, and so we do expect a good one here. And, of course, in the nightcap, we'll have the championship game between the Frank Hughes Lions and the Wayne County Wildcats. Frank Hughes winning both those matchups in the regular season. But Wayne County, especially Captain K-Man, on fire at the moment, so we expect a good one there in the second game. We're going to take our final break. When we come back, we'll have the tip-off of tonight's consolation game between the Perry County Vikings and the Collinwood Trojans.
For the boys' final round of the District 11A basketball tournament. At this time, please rise to the invitation given by Mr. Nick Sanderson. Following the invitation, please remain standing as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem by the Perry County Band of Gold.
Let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, I come to you today to thank you for another day alive. We thank you for people this morning. We thank you for that wonderful hand you give us. We thank you for sending your son God for us on the cross. We just look over Coach Jarvis' family. He's being put through a hard time right now. Just look over the players. You can win the three. You just thank God, I pray. Amen.
Welcome back to the District 11A basketball tournament here on Big Oldies Radio. As we're ready to start the consolation game here between the Collinwood Trojans and the Perry County Vikings. So they're going to get through the starting lineup. Sawyer, you did a pretty good recap telling everybody of what, or preview rather, of what to expect in this game tonight. And Collinwood going to come out here in the road green, Perry County in the home white. And I think if you're Collinwood and you kind of hang your hat on defense, you don't need to fall behind early.
No, for sure. I mean, we've seen Collinwood kind of struggle on the offensive side of the floor, and we certainly know that they want to try to limit the number of possessions that Perry County has and kind of slow the game down to a certain point. And they just want to get the looks that they want offensively. I think that the other night against Frank Hughes, we saw Collinwood kind of forced into some shots that they didn't really want, and credit Frank Hughes for doing that, for the game plan that they had for that night. So I do think Collinwood has some versatility offensively, and again, it all starts with Benson Blaylock, and a guy that I didn't point out earlier, Blake Witten's been shooting the ball pretty well. I mean, we saw him knock down several perimeter shots against Frank Hughes the other night and really kind of keep Collinwood in that game. So I think if you get him playing with some confidence on the offensive end, shooting the ball well, that's just another element that you can add and kind of opens up everyone else. And I think they want to work the ball inside. I think Rich is really good when he can go over his left shoulder, kind of get to his spot. He can put the ball on the glass and put it in and draw some fouls. So I think that's going to be a big emphasis for Coach Cruz tonight. They really want to play well defensively and really get the looks that they want offensively.
And Rich got in some foul trouble the other night, and that really hurt him. And know he's trying to avoid that tonight. Got some tough calls in that game against Frank Hughes on Tuesday night. As we get to starting lineups, I got a shout-out or two I'm going to get going here. Blake Warren, former colleague of mine at Frank Hughes School, former Perry County Viking, Said he'd be watching in tonight, so he's going to be there to cheer on his Vikings, and a bigger crowd here tonight, at least at the beginning. You know, the consolation game, you expect not to quite bring out the fans that the championship game would be, but already a lot of folks here, and I expect more to come. Sorry, you talked about the weather last night being a big factor.
Yeah, certainly a lot better weather today. A little chilly outside, but there's no torrential downpour like we ran into on the way here yesterday. So certainly think that's going to draw some more people, and I think Perry County playing in this first game certainly helps with that as well. And I expected to be a raucous environment for the championship game to come later.
Yeah, it was raining so hard. Ralph was muted there in the back seat. You couldn't hear him.
I mean, you really couldn't.
Warren against Whitten here as we tip off a start. Whitten with quick jump gets it, but it goes right to Haston. He'll attack off the right side and throw the runner up, and it'll drop through 2-0 Perry County.
And that's a good sign for Perry County, I think. I think they want Haston to be a little more aggressive, smart, but aggressive at the same time.
Perry County going to open in the 2-3. They'll extend it out from the forwards. Zapata with a left-hand dribble, bounce feed over to Whitten. He'll try and center things up. Out to Zapata, fakes the deep three, cross-court back to Whitten, and in the corner there to Brewer. Back to Zapata, cross-court pass open for three. The long shot rattles out, and the rebound comes to Whitten. Now back out top to Zapata. He passed on that three, looks to spin his way, draws two, kicks it out. Blaylock open for three, and that one comes out. And the long rebound again, out to Whitten. That's Whitten with two offensive rebounds, gives Collinwood a third chance offensively. 2-0 Perry County. Here's 7:10 to play in the first.
Encouraging start for Coach Cruz, seeing his guys with the effort on the offensive glass.
Whitten over here to Blaylock. Shot fake, back to Whitten. Brewer off the right wing. Zapata up top. Passed on the pass inside to Rich. Cross-court pass now to Brewer up top. Left wing there to Whitten, into Rich. Rich on the fadeaway from the front. Soft touch, rolls off to the left, and the rebound to Peevehouse for Perry County.
Pretty good look in there, too.
Pitch head to Mercer. Peevehouse on a drive. Gets it ripped away there by Blaylock. And Benson going the other way. He's ahead of the pack. Slows down a little bit. Finger rolls it up and off the glass.
Good luck catching him.
2-2, 6.5 to play here in the first. Peevehouse, left wing Mercer. Mercer drives with the left hand. Jump stop. Shot no good, but they're going to get a foul there on the drive. I'm guessing Blaylock.
Good luck keeping up with Mercer, too.
Yeah.
There's some explosive guards out here tonight.
That is on Blaylock. That's the first foul of the contest. Jake Mercer at the free throw line for the Vikings. First free throw up and good. 6:21 to play here in the opening quarter, and Perry County finds itself up 3-2. Another one for Mercer. And it's also good. Inbound to Zapata. And Zapata bring it up across midcourt. 2-3 zone here for the Vikings. Right wing Blaylock, deep outside the arc, goes back to Zapata. Left wing to Whitten, corner to Brewer. Brewer with the one dribble pickup to the wing. Skip it, cross court Zapata. Zapata, the corner to Whitten. Looking inside, now I'll find Blaylock, and it got tipped, and Blaylock saves it back to Whitten, open for three from the corner, front rim no good. Haston battles. Rich comes out of there with it. His putback no good, but a foul on Perry County.
I think they might get Landon Warren on that one, and Collinwood on the offensive glass early. I mean, that's already, what, 4 offensive rebounds for the Trojans?
That is on Warren. He battled foul trouble the other night. He got another one here.
Yeah, you talked about Rich getting some tough calls against Frank Hughes the other night. Landon Warren got some really tough ones against Wayne County the other night as well.
The first one up and good by Rich, and the next one also good. We're tied. We talk about Wayne County's second chance opportunity. Give Collinwood some credit there, as they've had a lot of second chance opportunities.
Now Collinwood with some three-quarter pressure.
Yeah, 2-2-1 look. Haston in the middle on a catch, a bounce feed there to Brown, and Brown will go up for two as Perry County cashes it in, breaking the pressure and getting the deuce. Blaylock back the other way. Again, the Perry County 2-3. Zapata deep off the right side. Blaylock up top, left wing. Whitten. He'll take a few dribbles and go into the corner to Brewer. Oh, feed inside there to Rich. Rich fumbles and coming out there with it, Peevehouse. Then Peevehouse loses it, and Whitten been the king of loose balls so far. Blaylock free throw line jumper no good, and the rebound to Brown. He'll clear to Peevehouse, and Perry County on a push. Peevehouse cross court to Haston. Haston baseline, hooks a pass inside, stolen there by Whitten. Now Blaylock. Blaylock 1-on-3, he'll take it anyway. All the way to the rim, and it comes out. Peebaus out jumps Rich, and here comes Perry County the other way. Peebaus goes right around Brewer, tries with the underlay off the other side, comes up short. And the foul on Collinwood to put Peebaus at the free throw line. Foul on Brewer.
Yeah, I think Brewer just didn't slide the feet enough, got him with the body just a little bit.
First one for Peebaus, up and good. Perry County looking good from the stripe, so. 7-4 the Viking lead, and that one also good. Brewer inbound to Zapata, who will walk it up for the Trojans. Right wing Blaylock, in the corner there to Brewer, back up top Zapata. Zapata deep outside the arc, goes in the corner to Blaylock, shot fake back to Zapata. Bounce feed over Whitten, open for three off the left wing, no good. Blaylock battling for the rebound and gets it. Picks up the dribble, Whitten off the left side. Bounce feed into Rich. Rich turns, tries to go over the top of Warren. Shot too strong. Two Perry County guys go for the rebound, and it's Warren, the stronger, pulls it away for the Vikings. Right wing Hasted. Lob inside Warren. He gets fouled. And that'll be the third team foul on Collinwood here with 4:09 to play in the first. Foul on Zapata. Peebaus looking to inbound. Can't find anybody now, finds Mercer up top. Mercer looking to drive, goes a crossover, dumps a pass back to Brown at the free throw line. Underneath the Warren. Warren catches the bullet and then in one motion lays it up and in for the Perry County score. It's 10-4 Vikings, 3:54 to play in the first.
Good high-low look, good soft hands by Warren on the catch.
Zapata works against this Perry County zone. A lot of length here on this Perry County zone, Sawyer. Blaylock with a shot fake, relocates, launches the three. It rattles out. Warren there for the rebound for Perry County. And here comes Peebaus the other way. Warren wanted the trail three, didn't get it. Mercer in the corner. Lob inside to Warren. Turns, shoots that soft shot, but it comes out this time. And it'll stay with Perry County as Collinwood touched it last. Warren with good rotation on that shot. So you see the freshman, he and Haston both get really good spin on the shot. That one just didn't go in. Perry County go 4 low, leave Mercer wide open in the corner. His three's good. Collinwood blew an assignment there, Sawyer, and paid with a three-point make.
Yeah, not sure that's the guy you want to leave open.
No, he looked really good against Wayne County on Thursday. Whitten take it up with a right-hand dribble and give to Zapata up top. Right wing now as Linville's entered. He'll penetrate, kick it back to Zapata. Zapata's free throw line jumper hits the front of the rim and crawls up and in. 13-6, 2:57 to play here in the first. Peebaus to Haston off the right side, working against the Collinwood zone. Mercer, man, he turned the jet zone as he went for the penetration move and then took an extra step, called for the travel.
Good job of stepping up there by Harrison Rich to cut off the drive and force that travel.
Zapata bringing it up for the Trojans. Linville on the left side. Instead, they'll go Blaylock left. Blaylock with the ball screen. Linville steps into three off the right side. High arc and shot comes out, and the rebound to Peebaus. Perry County on a push as they like to run. Mercer on a catch. He'll take it straight to the rim and power his way in. 15-6, Perry County. 2:20 to play in the first. And Mercer's got some jets. So
yeah, he does. When he gets going, he's going pretty good.
Zapata. Up top, Linville. Right wing, Blaylock. He'll whip a pass here on the left side to Zapata. Penetrates, hangs in the air, kicks it back. Linville this time for a three in front of the Perry County bench, and he'll cash it in.
Good dribble penetration by Zapata, and good job by Linville to be ready to shoot that one.
1:50 to play in the first, 15-9. Perry County lead. Warren open along the baseline. His jumper comes out. Rebound goes to Peebaus. Peebaus stepped through, shot in the front. It comes out. Warren there for the rebound. Put back, no good. He stays with it, and the next one comes out. He stays with it, finally scores it. Stick-to-itiveness from the freshman there for Perry County, and finally cashed it in off the glass, 17-9.
Dennis Rodman.
Linville with a catch up top. 2 Trojans, 2 Vikings ready to check at the next horn, and goes through the hands of Blaylock out of bounds across the way. And for Perry County coming in will be Evan Eden and Eric Peters. for Collinwood. Patch Craig enter.
Collinwood going man now.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go to man defense as Rich and Blake Whitten leave. Cross-court pass here to Warren. In the corner, their bullet pass there to Eden. Pass up top to Mercer. You know, mention Mercer's Jets. He's probably related to Dre Mercer. Left wing deep three there, Colton Peebahouse. As Peebahouse splashes a deep three, it's a 20-9 Perry County lead. And I don't know, you probably remember Dre and the Jets he had, one of the faster kids I've seen. Basketball, football, either one, playing for Perry County. That'd be Miss Amy, the Wayne County Librarian's younger brother. Linville's three, no good, and the rebound pulled down there by Peebahouse. Peebahouse fumbles and then dribbles his way out near midcourt. 30 seconds, Sawyer, remaining here in the first. Perry County in front, 20-9.
Going to hold for one here.
See what transpires. Cross-court pass there to Eden. Eden works against the tight defense of Linville. Gives out to Warren. Warren with a catch out near the half-court stripe. Gives to Peebahouse, off to Mercer. Just pass and catch here for Perry County. Even turns the corner. Cross-court pass there too high.
Almost
and
got
Ralph. Yeah, Ralph able to avoid that errant pass. Save his Coke in the process there beside him.
But Coke matters.
And Collinwood's got 8.5, Sawyer, here to try and score. Zapata with 6. Trying to run something. Looking for a ball screen going right. Now kicks it back out Brewer. And now Blaylock's shot comes after the horn as Collinwood lost a little bit of track of time there. And our score after one is Perry County 20, Collinwood 9. We'll be back with the second quarter after this break. You're listening to District 11A Basketball Tournament on Big Odie's Radio.
Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back to second quarter action here on District 11A basketballs. Collinwood's got it to start things. Linville, Zapata, Brewer, Craig, Blaylock on the floor for the Trojans as Perry County's opened this again in a zone. Peters, Eden, Mercer, Peebahouse, Warren on the floor for Perry County. Linville with a pass over to Blaylock. Blaylock works, penetrates, loses the handle, finds the loose ball, kicks it out. Zapata open for three. The Hurricane shot no good, and the rebound caroms right to Brewer. Put back no good, and the rebound to Peebahouse. Peebahouse with a pass ahead to Mercer. Mercer put his head down to the rim and scored off the glass. 22-9. 7:18 to play here in the second. Zapata, left wing, Linville. Linville in the corner to Blaylock. Back to Linville. Blaylock, pass and catch, back and forth. Right wing, Zapata now. Cross-court pass back to Linville. Now back to Zapata, open for three off that side, and that one rattles down. Collinwood needed to cash one from the outside, starting to lose touch a little bit, and that gets it back to 10, 22-12.
Yeah, they did. They've got some good looks, just unable to capitalize, and here's Warren.
Now look at Warren with a jab step. Fake the drive, pull back with a deep three, 25-12, 6:40 to play in the second. Jab step got him a little rhythm. Right wing, Zapata. Back to Linville. Linville passed on the three, penetrates, kicks it out. Blaylock open for a three. Instead, there's a foul on Perry County. Sawyer, we have a new sponsor starting tonight on Big Oldies Radio and WCHS Sports. Cromwell and Company Custom Landscape. They are sponsoring 2 players of the game. From each game going forward, 1 for each team. The players will receive some gear from Cromwell and Company and be featured on the next WCHS Sports broadcast. You can contact Stephen Cromwell as Linville shoots the three and the rebound to Warren. You can contact Stephen Cromwell at 731-607-9621. Tracy Love, 931-213-0051. Perry County back the other way. Warren kick off there to Evan Eden. Up top, Peebahouse. Left wing, Mercer. Cross-court pass there to Peters. Fumbles, regains. There to Peevouse on a drive, dump down Peters, and a score off the glass. 6 minutes exactly to play here in the second. Perry County in front 27-12. Zapata over to Linville, lob inside Brewer, trying to get it in there, that mid gap. Perry County deflects it. Mercer steals it along the baseline. Pass ahead to Peevouse. Peevouse looks to attack, goes to the rim. We got a blocking foul there on Brewer underneath. That'll put Peevouse at the line. So again, Cromwell and Company Custom Landscape with our Players of the Game sponsor. And at Cromwell and Company Custom Landscape have all the following, but not limited to land clearing, landscape, retaining walls, waterfalls, moving dirt, and hauling chert.
Spot service.
And Witten checks in for Brewer, as that's Brewer's second foul, right, Saul?
Yes, it is. And Peevouse missed the first one short, and then that one rims out.
And Rich skies high for the rebound. Harrison Rich. Right wing Blaylock. Blaylock looks for a ball screen from Witten. Now goes back which way off the right side. Witten cross-court pass here to Zapata. Blaylock wanting it, catches it. Shot fake. Corner there, Linville. Collinwood gets it spacing a little bit off. Lob inside Rich. Rich on the deck. Draws two defenders, goes off the glass and good. Wow, nice move, Harrison Rich, to go off the glass and score over Landon Warren. 5:07 to play here in the second. Kenner, Haston on a drive, shoots the fadeaway and drops it in, but travels first. And that'll turn it over to Collinwood, and that'll get Riven Brown into the game for Peters. 27-14, the Perry County lead. 5 minutes to play here in the second. Zapata, cross-court pass there to Linville. In the corner to Blaylock. Blaylock, up top Linville. Back to Blaylock. Blaylock, back rim, and it goes up and sticks up top. And I don't think we got Michael Wilson here, who can dunk at the top of the backboard. I don't know that he's in the building, so probably can't get this one down unless we get another basketball. And Coach Helton races to the end there and gets a extra ball, and Perry County able to knock it loose. And then a timeout, Collinwood. 27-14, the Perry County lead here. Sawyer, 4:46 to play in the second.
I think if you're Coach Cruz and Collinwood right now, you want to see a little bit better execution on the defensive end. Perry County, just been able to drive it to the rim pretty much at will, and that's the last thing you want to see in the zone. The zone's kind of to defend the perimeter, get out to the shooters, but also pack in the lane. So if you're not going to take away the perimeter shot like we've not seen them able to do, and if you're going to give up the drives like you've seen them do, then you got to figure something out if you're calling one on the defensive end. Certainly not the start that they were looking, but credit Perry County. They've hit the shots that have been there. They haven't really forced much on the offensive end, and I think if you're Collinwood, you really want to, in this last 4:46, you really want to try to get this down to about a 5 or 6 point game going into half. Don't let it get too wide and really have to play big-time catch-up, the whole second half.
Certainly like to get it underneath 10.
Yes, for sure.
Warren inbounds to Peevouse, who'll bring it up for the Vikings. Matched up with Zapata here at midcourt. Is Collinwood going to stay on the man? Haston with a catch there off the left lane line. Cross court to Mercer. Mercer with a ball fake, goes right, drops off a bunch pass, and Brown drops in a short hook. Put Perry County in front 29-14. Got to cut that penetration off, Sawyer. That's been a big problem here in the last few possessions. Zapata going right. Lob inside Rich. Rich with a power move and underlays it off the right side, too strong. And Warren there for the rebound for Perry County. Warren able to avoid the fouls and brings it up there off the right side.
Rich thought he had the opening on the left side there.
Peevouse open for three from the top. It comes out a little strong.
Blaylock drives it up. Got to dish it back out to Linville. Linville up top. Shoot the pull up at the free throw line. That's off. Good board by Peevouse.
Perry County back the other way. Mercer with a catch off the left side. Works his way in. Hangs in the air. Shot no good. Brown with a one-hand rebound. His putback no good. Stays with it. Sticks the second putback up and in. 31-14 Perry County here. 3:35 to play in the second. Zapata up top. 2-3 zone here, Perry County. Linville with a catch off the left side. Ball screen. Blaylock off the right side. Whip it around here to Rich. Rich will put it in the right hand. Give it back Blaylock. Passed on the deep three. Zapeta will take the deep three, rattle out. Warren again for the rebound for Perry County. The handoff, Peevahouse. Peevahouse corner, Haston. Haston had the three, instead went with a drive, finds Brown on the dump off, and he'll lay it in for two. Good creation there, Kenner Haston, and a score for the Vikings, and it's 33-14, and Collinwood now down 19, trying to get it down inside 10, so it's going the other way at the moment. Zapeta, right wing, Blaylock. Left-hand drive, hangs in there, flips up the runner, no good, and they're going to get Perry County for a foul, and Blaylock gets the line. That's what he tries to do, Sawyer, and he did a good job that time.
Yeah, I like the aggressive take there by Blaylock. Collinwood needed something to happen there. Kind of been stagnant on the offensive end, and good job by Blaylock of putting his head down and getting to his spot.
Blaylock's first rattles out, and that'll get Brewer back into the contest as he'll come in for Zapeta.
And another thing I'd like to point out too, Perry County's bigs do such a good job of filling that opening. When they see a guard drive from the perimeter, just filling that open spot, moving away from the ball, so that way you get that backside dump off, or they just shoot that kind of whip around pass to you.
Blaylock couldn't make either, and Peevouse's pass ahead for Brown is off his hands and out of bounds. And that turned it over to Collinwood. Blaylock working it up for the Trojans. Setting a ball screen, there's Brewer, and catching the pass up top, fakes the three, goes to Whitten off the left side. Brewer up top, back to Whitten. Whitten looks inside, instead dribbles, gives it back to Brewer up top. Right wing, Blaylock. Blaylock penetrates, kicks it. Whitten open for three off the left side, front rim, and the rebound tapped and controlled by Peevahouse. Peevahouse on a dribble out, bringing it up the right side, hesitates, spins, shoots the fadeaway off the glass, too strong. Warren there for the rebound, his putback no good. This time Brown with a putback no good, and the second one is good. Perry County getting plenty of opportunities and finally cashing one in off the glass, 35-14. Blaylock drives and drawing the charge there, Riven Brown, as he took the hit from Blaylock. And Perry County really playing well, Sawyer, right now. This young team starting to come together a little bit. And if I'm Houston County, I'm not like, whoa now.
Yeah,
Here could be a load coming in.
We talked about it in the consolation game yesterday. You know, while you're not playing for the championship like you want to, you can certainly build confidence and build momentum, and I think Perry County is doing exactly that. They're playing some pretty good basketball right now.
Peevahouse looking for some anchor screens, goes left, takes it in on Zapeta, couldn't cash it, and the rebound to Zapeta. The pitch ahead to Craig. Craig a lob up to Rich. Nice catch, Rich, and a good kick out. Linville for three. Front rim, no good. Peevahouse taps the rebound, but Zapeta controls. Zapeta shot up, a pass inside there to Craig. Craig hangs in there, and his shot blocked by Warren, and an outlet to Peevahouse. Finds a trailing Brown. Brown loses the handle, and the rebound there to Craig. Zapeta on an outlet. He'll center things up. They try and slow things down a bit. Got a little bit crazy there for a minute, Saul.
Yeah, a bit of a frenzy.
Zapeta backs his way in, kicks to Craig in the corner. Craig penetrates, lobs it back up top. Zapeta on a drive, bounce feed over Rich. His three-point shot comes out, and the rebound tracked down by Peevahouse in the corner. Underneath a minute to play here before the half. It's Perry County 35, Collinwood 14. Peevahouse slips across midcourt. Zapeta push up on him. Perry County looking to use a little bit of clock, but Mercer finds an opening, drives all the way to the rim and lays it up and in. Now he's a little bit hobbled, Sawyer. Mercer with the Jets. Might have caught a knee somewhere. 37-14 Vikings. 20 seconds to go here before the half. Linville pass fake up top, Craig. Back to Linville. Back to Craig. Craig fakes the three at the top. Zapeta looking to drive off the left side. 10 seconds to play before the half. Zapeta with a jump stop in lane. Feed down low to Rich, and Rich with a good catch and score off the glass. Peevahouse with two, with one. Mercer with a pass off the left side. Linville deflects out of bounds to end the half. And at the half, our score, Perry County 37, Collinwood 16. We'll be back with a quick recap of the first half after this break. You're listening to District 11A Basketball Tournament on Big Odie's Radio. Welcome back to the District 11A basketball tournament here on Big Oldies Radio. We're at the half. It's Perry County pulling away here with a really good second quarter. It was 20-9 after one, and Perry County now leads 37-16 at the half. Sawyer, and you got some totals for us.
Yeah, starting with Collinwood, Tate Linville with 3, West River Christian Zapata with 5, Benson Blaylock with 2, and Harrison Rich with 8 for Perry County. Colton Beaverhouse 5, Jake Mercer 11, Landon Warren 7, Ribbon Brown with 10, and Eric Peters with 2.
Well, Saul, we kind of felt like Collinwood needed to get it within 10, wasn't able to do so, and now they're going to need a big second half.
Yeah, they certainly are, and I think it all starts on the defensive end for Collinwood, and just allowing way too many driving lanes for Perry County. They've exploited that, and Collinwood's got some good looks on the offensive end, just haven't been able to take the lid off the basket. So if they can get a few of those to drop and get a few stops defensively, they can find themselves right back in this one.
We'll see if Collinwood can do just that. We'll have the second half after this break. You're listening to District 11A basketball tournament on Big Oldies Radio. Welcome back to the District 11A basketball tournament here on Big Oldies Radio. We're getting ready to start the third quarter. Perry County leading Collinwood 37-16 to be Perry County basketball to start things here in the third. Collinwood needs a quick start here, Sawyer, in the third. Get back in this.
Yeah, they really do. I think they need to come out and just ratchet up the intensity on the defensive end especially. I think that's where really the most of the problems have been for Collinwood. I mean, obviously you can look and say, oh, they only have 16 points. Yeah, but they've been getting good looks offensively. Just sometimes shots don't fall. That's part of it. But you can control what happens on the defensive end. I think just the gap integrity by Collinwood's not been very good at all. So certainly looking to clean some things up on the defensive end. I think it starts there. I think once you skew together, once you stack a few stops together, that gives you a little more confidence overall in the game. So I think they're certainly going to want to ratchet it up on the defensive end first before anything.
Warren inbound to Piva House. Mercer, Brown, and Haston round out the lineup. Zapata, Blaylock, Rich, Brewer, and Whitten on there for Collinwood. Mercer with a catch off the right wing, baseline drive, takes an extra step and called for a travel. He wanted to dump it back to the middle, and Collinwood doing a good job to cut that passing lane off and force the travel. Brewer inbound to Zapata, and Zapata bring it up for Collinwood. Right wing, Whitten. Ball screen going left. Wheeling around this outside, deflected out of bounds there by Piva House. As Blaylock was trying to get to the corner. Inbound to Blaylock. He'll work against Mercer out of the zone. Pick up his dribble, right wing here to Whitten, and up top to Zapata. 7:25 to play in the third. Ball screen going right. Zapata with a dribble. Kicks it to the corner to Rich. Rich with a fake. Goes back to Zapata. Perry County's defense is kind of really stifled Collinwood to a large degree. Rich with a catch off the right wing. Handoff Zapata. Makes his way along the baseline. Pitch out. Three-point shot from the top of Whitten, and it's good.
There's a stop and a bucket. Just need a few more of those.
Trying to get it inside out on the penetration, and that worked for three. 37-19. Haston with a catch. Pass underneath. Warren with a good catch. Couldn't finish.
Well, and that's Collinwood got a break there. That's just too easy. When you're playing a zone, you can't let the ball get inside like that.
It's a good pass by Hastings. He's got good height. Warren with good height. Blaylock with a catch, moving it with a left hand along the baseline, loses it, and they're going to say it's off Blaylock's foot and out of bounds over to the Vikings.
I tell you, Perry County's missed a few bunnies there around the rim. Now, granted, some of those they've been able to get a putback, but Perry County's left a few out there.
Haston, elbow area, Brown. Brown's turnaround no good, and the rebound to Zapata. So Collinwood's got another chance to cut into it here. Zapata with speed dribble, right wing Whitten, trying to feed it inside. Instead goes cross-court Blaylock. Blaylock with a good catch. Tries to dump it back. Whitten up top Brewer. He'll take the three. The line drive shot no good, and the rebound Haston.
Perry County's guards have done a really good job collapsing on the board since that first few possessions and really kept Collinwood off the offensive glass.
Haston right wing Peval. Shot too strong. Brown times the rebound and a kick out Haston. Haston's three from the top. It's too strong. Brown corrals the rebound and then knocked to the deck. They're going to Collinwood for a foul. Again, the Vikings staying with it and getting second chance opportunities.
Going to have a timeout by Perry County.
Coach Helton going to call timeout as Perry County yet to dent the scoreboard here in the second half. It's 37-19, 5:56 to play in the third. They'll take a 30. And we want to remind you we have a new sponsor starting tonight on Big Oldies Radio and WCHS Sports, Cromwell and Company Custom Landscape. They are sponsoring 2 players of the game from each game going forward, 1 from each team. The players will receive some gear from Cromwell and Company and be featured on the next WCHS Sports broadcast. Contact Stephen Cromwell, 731-607-9621. Tracy Love, 931-213-0051 at Cromwell and Company Custom Landscape for all the following, but not limited to, land clearing, landscape, retaining walls, waterfalls, moving dirt, hauling church. Back to action here. Peevouse inbound in the corner to Mercer. Collinwood in the man-to-man. Mercer with a left-hand dribble works around Blaylock over to Haston. Haston with a pass fake inside, goes cross-court Peevouse. Feed inside, stolen away there by Brewer.
It's kind of a lackadaisical pass inside there. Good job by Brewer to step in front.
Yeah, he wanted to throw it a little bit harder than that. Whitten with a pass up to Zapata up top. Whitten with a catch off the right side. Fakes the pass inside, goes back to Zapata. Left wing Brewer. Brewer in the corner to Blaylock, back to Brewer. inside to Rich. Rich turns the corner, tries to ride himself, couldn't score it. Knocked out of bounds by the Vikings. It'll stay with Collinwood.
Yeah,
Rich needed just a little bit more space, didn't he, Saul?
Yeah, he did. I think if he would have gave a head fake right there, could have potentially even drawn a foul.
Zapeta inbound to Whitten. He'll take one dribble right-handed, pick it up, and go cross court here to Brewer. Brewer, feed inside to Rich. Rich with a power dribble. Brown reaches in, forces the turnover. And here comes Peevouse the other way. Pitch ahead to Mercer. Mercer with a catch. He'll set things up. Had the wide open three. They go back to him. This time he'll feed inside to Warren. Warren to Brown on the dive. And that pass stolen away there by Brewer. Pitch ahead to Whitten. Whitten looking to drive. Kicks it. Zapeta open for three in front of the Collinwood bench. And it's good.
Okay.
Collinwood within 15 here. 37-22 as they've cashed the first 6 of the second half. Haston with a catch. Feed inside. Warren wide open. Goes with a left hand. Couldn't score it. Out of bounds. Over to Collinwood.
All right, that's 2 just point-blank bunnies that Warren's missed. That's very surprising. He's normally got really good touch there around the rim and on those mid-range and outside shots. But Collinwood still primed to keep cutting into this thing.
Blaylock had the three, instead went back to Zapeta there on the wing. Blaylock stationed in the corner. Zapeta wants a ball screen, goes to Rich. He fumbles. Now to Whitten in the corner. Cross-court pass there broken on and stolen by Peevouse, and he's ahead of the pack. He'll stutter step his way in, hanging in the air, and get a foul from Zapeta. I don't know if he was trying to draw a foul there, but he kind of slowed down Sawyer and got the foul in the process and go to the line. 4:08 to play in the third, 37-22 Perry County, and this is the first opportunity for the first points for Perry County Sawyer this half.
Yeah, and Peevouse on that down here on the defensive end, really good job anticipating that skip pass and let a few go, but then jumped on that one and got the breakaway and able to cash that first one in. Perry County on the board.
Second one rattles out. Rich goes high for the rebound for Collinwood. Collinwood kind of getting into the habit of taking one dribble down here and then passing. And that kind of alerts the defense as to what's happening. And then Zapeta throws an errant pass here out of the reach of Whitten. And that'll turn it over to Perry County. Into Peevouse. Peevouse inside to Brown. Brown to kick out Haston. Haston tees up the three from the left wing and splash it home. Boy, he's got great rotation on that shot. If you leave him open, it usually goes down. Blaylock here off the right side. Whitten, right wing. Up top, Blaylock. Blaylock looking to drive. Kick over Zapeta. Zapeta with a deep three off the left side, and that one no good. Warren claims the rebound for Perry County, and he'll drop it off to Peevouse to bring it up. 41-22, the Viking lead, 3:19 to play in the fourth. Right wing Mercer, lob down low. Warren in the short corner. Up top, Peevouse open for three. Off the mark, Warren goes high for the rebound. They're going to get him through the back of Rich for a foul.
Good job getting the inside position by Harrison Rich there. Looks like T. Linville's going to come in and get Brewer, I guess. No, going to get Whitten. Okay.
Well, sorry, Rich usually is in the right spot. You can do a lot of things just by being in the right spot. He was again. Blaylock up the middle. Lob inside to Rich. Rich turns, loses the handle, and then hangs in there and flips it in anyway and kind of gives a shrug to the bench on his way back down.
The focus.
He might have surprised himself. Haston with a catch. Avoids the turnover, kicks it upside to Peevouse, and he splashes a three from the top. Nice play by Kenner Haston, and a good finish there by Blaylock behind the arc. Blaylock on a drive, and he loses the handle, and they're going to get Blaylock for a travel. And I think Collinwood's thinking that Perry County got their hands on that.
Yeah, they definitely did. They missed that one.
2:39 to play here in the third. Perry County by 20, 44-24. Haston. Warren in the short corner, lob up top. Peevouse fakes the three this time, hangs in there in the front, too strong on the shot. Rebound tapped out of bounds off the Vikings and over to Collinwood. Good penetrating move there, just couldn't finish it there for Peevouse. Blaylock, right wing Linville. Couple of dribbles, left wing Brewer. Now Brewer centered up. Zapeta here off the right side. Brewer up top, left wing Blaylock. Blaylock looks to drive. Back to Brewer, and now just playing around, and Blaylock a step into three off the left side, front rim, rebound tap, and Zapeta able to claim The opportunity there for Collinwood, and they're going to get Haston on a foul from the back. Haston surprised as Zapeta kind of put that ball back behind his head, and Haston tried to rake it for the block shot from behind, called for the foul, and that'll put Zapeta at the line for 2 free throws. Free throw front rim, 1:59 to play here in the third. Here comes Patch Craig. So the offensive team out there for Collinwood, wouldn't you say, Sawyer?
Yeah, definitely going to look to space the floor and maybe knock down some more perimeter shots.
Zapeta gets the roll that time, cut it to 19, 44-25. Collinwood going to go with some backcourt pressure. Warren hits Haston in the middle. Haston turns, brings it up himself, and he'll drop it off the Piva house. Over to Haston off the right wing, into Brown, and Brown's catch there knocked away at the elbow, and Collinwood with a steal. Craig ahead of the pack. Linville in the corner. He'll take it out of there with a left-hand dribble. Kick over Zapeta. He'll dribble up, feed inside to Rich. Rich with a power move, fouled there by Brown. And that'll put Rich at the line. Nice power move there by Rich.
I just wonder if they'll get Brown or Warren, because the backside official, okay, he did get Brown.
Well, we saw it as Brown.
Yeah.
He just had a different angle, and I think that's what you were saying.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, just the angle he had. I couldn't tell if he saw.
You can always tell me. Rich's first free throw up and good. So Collinwood starting to put together some offense here. Chipping away at it, if you will, as Peters and Eden check in, replacing Brown and Haston. Rich's second free throw, also good. Rich holding the follow through. Inbound here to Piva house, back to Warren against the Collinwood pressure, back to Piva house. He'll move it up with the left hand, now put it in the right. 1:25 play here in the third. Pass inside to Peters. Piva house open for 3 and then traveled.
Shuffled him.
Yeah, when he decided not to shoot it, kind of put him in a bind. He gets called for the travel, and that'll give it over to Collinwood. Collinwood will get it down with a deuce to 15, being down 21 at the half. Right wing here to Linville. Cross-court pass there's Zapeta. Go with a mini horn set here for Collinwood. Zapeta off the right side, handoff Linville. Over to Craig. Craig couldn't get the shot off. The defense from Mercer too tight. Left wing Blaylock. Blaylock penetration move, loses the handle and stolen away there by Warren. Piva house on a push ahead the other way. Stop. Ooh, he had the deep 3, instead went back to Mercer.
Thought that one was about to be, thought he was about to let that one go.
Perry County playing a little bit slower here this half. Feed inside to Peters. Peters kick up top. Mercer open for 3 from the top, and it's good. Perry County got some shooters. Boy, those ball really spins and rotates for the Vikings. Handoff Linville. Linville works it with a left hand, kicks it. Zapeta wide open for 3 in the corner, comes up short. Mercer there for the rebound. Perry County on the run. Mercer on the push himself. He'll take it all the way, hang in there and finish. Jake Mercer, Sawyer. He can score in bunches. Zapeta coming the other way. Kick back, Linville, shot fake, looking to drive. Patch Craig rather. Shot comes up short and the rebound to Warren. Peters launch from 3/4 length court here at the end of 3, comes up well short. And our score after 3, Perry County 49, Collinwood 27. We'll be right back with fourth quarter after this break. You're listening to District 11A basketball tournament on Big Oldies Radio.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
Basketball tournament here on Big Oldies Radio. We're at the start of the fourth quarter, and Perry County leading Collinwood 49-27. Sarah Beth Turman, her mom listening in. Craig inbounds to Zapetas. It's Craig, Linville, Blaylock, Rich for the Trojans. Mercer, Eden, Piva House, Peters, Warren for the Vikings. Blaylock to Craig. Rich along the baseline. He'll turn and get it back to Craig. Craig with a one dribble back to Linville. Zapata. Zapata with a shot fake. Linville going left. Three-pointer rattles out. Mercer flies in, tips the rebound, controlled by Peters. Beaverhouse hesitate and bring it across midcourt. Cross-court pass there to Mercer. Lob up top, Peters. Pass down low, nearly stolen. Warren pulls it away and then goes up for two and fouled by, I guess, Zapata. And that'll put Warren at the line for 2 free throws. It is Zapata, Sawyer, on the foul.
Me and you were on the same thought process. I thought they were going to get him with it.
When Warren at the free throw line, and his first went up and good. The second one. Comes out, and the rebound is Zapata. Pitch ahead to Blaylock. Blaylock pass cross court behind Craig.
I thought it was deflected. No argument from Coach Cruz, though. So
Collinwood had kind of pulled it. They made the first 2 threes and got down to 15 at one time. Perry County back in front by 23 now. Mercer wanted to throw baseline. Instead goes back to Peebaus at the top. He'll drive in, hang in the air, couldn't finish. Picks up the foul on Blaylock and go to the line. 50-27, the Perry County lead. 7:05 to play in the fourth. Peebaus free throw rattles home. And here comes Cole Reisner in for Benson Blaylock.
I think Blaylock's night might be done.
Second free throw good as well. Peebaus cashes both. Linville over to Craig. To Zapata. Back to Craig. Ball fake. Now feed inside to Rich. Rich turns, goes through a series of moves, and Warren just stands tall and blocks it off the knee of Zapata and over to Perry County. Good defense there by Warren, because he didn't go for that fake. Into Peebaus. Peebaus will work around Craig. Feed it underneath. Peters open for the easy one there off the right side. Good bucket creation there by Peebaus with a speed drill. Perry County by 27, 54-27. They've doubled the Trojans up. Craig with a catch, left wing, Reisner. Reisner steps into a three, and it's going to be too strong, but Zapata claims the rebound there for Collinwood. Low crossover, fadeaway jumper in the paint, rattles out. Warren battles, so does Rich, and taps it off the head of Mercer, and out of bounds to Collinwood. Now Collinwood with some more substitutes. Brady Holt, Sawyer in there, along with Luke Holt. Zapata exit along with Rich.
Collinwood kind of emptying the bench a little bit here.
It appears. Craig trying to find somebody inbounds. Ends it to Linville. Jump pass cross court here to Reisner. Couldn't handle it. Now Reisner on a drive, looking his way all the way to the rim. And a back lay with the right hand on the left side.
Okay.
Off the glass and good. Cole Reisner says, how about me? Peters up top, Warren open for three, and that one splashed home. And it's 57-29. 5:50 to play here in the fourth. Linville, right wing, Craig. Craig up top to Reisner, lob in to Holt. Back out to Craig. Craig's shot blocked by Mercer, right to Peters. Lob ahead to Peebaus. He tips it to himself, hangs in there and scores it from the front of the rim, and Perry County by 30. 59-29, 5.5 to play in the fourth. Now Perry County gaining some real momentum now, Sawyer. Warren just stands tall, forces the miss inside by Holt. Now Luke Holt tracks the rebound down, about to Luke in the corner. Cross-court pass here to Reisner. Lob inside to Brody Holt. They're going to get a foul there underneath. They're going to say it's on the floor, Sawyer. 5:10 to play in the fourth. Perry County 59, Collinwood 29. Foul on Peters. And that's going to get number 23, Ryan Mars, another freshman for the Vikings in, as he'll give Eden a rest. Craig, a lob up top to Cole Reisner. Reisner looking to drive with a left hand. Lob inside to Brody Holt. His turnaround off the glass, no good. Mercer there for the rebound. Does a good job rebounding for a guard, Sawyer.
Yeah, he does.
Peevahouse with a catch. Working against Linville. Up top, Warren to Mercer. Mercer tries to drive baseline, loses the handle, dumps it back to Warren, and stolen here by Linville. Collinwood with a 3-on-1. Linville, ball fake, goes to the rim. Shot off the backboard, no good, and the rebound to Peevahouse. Now Peevahouse coming the other way. He'll take it, go right underneath Reisner and score it with the right hand on the left side. Sweet move there from Colton Peevahouse. Well, Perry County's going to be a load next year, Sawyer.
Yeah, they are.
Right wing, Linville.
Might see Perry County start to empty their bench here pretty soon, too.
Reisner with an elbow shot, knocks it in.
Okay, Cole Reisner coming in and getting some buckets.
Yeah, and you see Ryder Sellers ready to check in to next horn. Peevahouse looking to drive. He's going to score that off the glass. They're going to count it. And a foul in the process. 63-31, 4:05 to play in the fourth. And that's going to get Sellers in. And also for Collinwood, number 24, Stetson Holt. As Linville will check out. Peevahouse free throw, good. That makes it 64-31 with 4:05 to play. So on the floor for Perry County, you got Sellers, and you got Mars, you got Peevahouse, Warren, and Peters. Shot up there by Reisner, no good. Peters with a rebound. Peters with a cross-court pass to Peevahouse. In the corner, Mars, three-point shot, good. And Sawyer, Perry County in front by 36 here with 3:40 to play in the third.
The magic number.
Craig, handoff left side, up top Reisner, lob inside to Brody Holt. Good move, Brody Holt. Found his way to the rim and scored it off the glass. Mars ahead of the pack, lob inside Peters. Peters with a good catch. His left hand finish no good. And the rebound there to Collinwood, and the block there by the Trojans as well.
Yeah, Luke Holt skying for that one.
Lob inside Brody Holt, working against the double team, and Peevahouse slaps it out of bounds. They're going to get Peevahouse for a foul. 67-33, 3:10 to play here in the fourth. Brody Holt at the free throw line. Here's a number 22, Waylon McCory, getting ready to come in here. We got a discussion here between the refs here with 3:10 to play in the fourth. I guess they're trying to correct a number there on the foul. And Brody Holt at the free throw line. His free throw is good. Alex Daniel checking in for Collinwood, and in comes Waylon McCory replacing Peevahouse for Perry County. Rebound to Warren for Perry County and an outlet to McCory. Casey Garner there on the catch. Feed inside here to Peters. Peters fakes right, goes left. Brody Holt stands tall. McCory in the corner. Looking with a left-hand drive. Flips up the runner with a left hand, no good. But McCory going to go to the line. He must be a fan favorite as he picked up a lot of cheers on that play.
Who shot these free throws down here, and did he make
Brody
them?
Holt.
Brody Holt. Okay. I was doing something else and got
I think
a
he
little...
made one. Wouldn't that be right?
Yes, that is right.
McCory's first free throw up and good. And the Perry County faithful cheer. And Peters and Warren to check out. As coming in is number 25, Casey Garner, and number 13, Eric Moore. Second free throw, no good. And Brody Holt for the rebound. He'll pitch it all the way across midcourt. And here's a trailing Cole Reisner. He'll flip up the right-handed hook, and it's good. These young guys from Collinwood starting to get in and play a bit.
Yeah.
68-36, 2:13 to play here in the fourth. Mars. No wheel around McCory. McCory with a right-hand drive this time. Up top, feed inside. Garner with the turn, shot off the glass, no good. The rebound to Daniel. Daniel's pass out to Reisner. Reisner tracks it down, Saves it back near midcourt, and Daniel there for that. Left wing Holt. Holt's three-point shot short, and the rebound Perry County to Sellers. Sellers will push it up himself. Back his way in, pick up his dribble. Finds his way to
The lefty.
a three-point shot there from Moore's no good, and the rebound Daniel. Collinwood going to call timeout just for the subs. Brandon Gray, Devin Brewer, and Sawyer. I don't have a number 3. You have to know they've got a different number for me, Sawyer.
See, do you see a number 0? Yeah, I see a number 0 right there. There's a number 2. There's a number 4, 5, 10, 11. Do they have an 11?
Yeah.
Okay, he's out there. We've seen a 24. I'm not sure. Do they have a 42?
He's right out there.
Okay, he's out there. I don't know.
Gray with a catch off the right side, lob inside, the catch by Brewer. Back to Gray, open for 3. He'll turn it loose, front rim. Brandon Gray, the son of Joe Gray. Joe, a Perry County Viking back in the day in the 90s, playing in a couple of state tournaments. And bringing it up here is McQuarrie for Perry County as we're down underneath a minute to go. Shot fake there by Sellers on the drive. Picks up the foul as he goes all the way to the rim, and that'll put Sellers at the line for 2 free throws, so. Well, Perry County's going to win this one, Sawyer. That'll secure 3rd place for the Vikings. Collinwood will be 4th place, so Perry County will be playing Houston County, while Collinwood will be playing McKenzie. Those games on the road as the opening around the region satellited out. First free throw up and good. The second one also good. And down here to Rich. Aiden Rich will bring it up. Right wing. Now up top Gray. Gray with the ball fake. Goes to the right side to Roberts. Now a deep 3 over there by Rich. It's a back iron. And then a rebound to Collinwood. Back to Roberts. Roberts shot no good, and the rebound pulled down by Perry County. Outlet to McQuarrie. 14 seconds to go. McQuarrie loses it at midcourt. The steal there by Rich. Rich takes it all the way in, scoops the shot up in off the glass, and it wouldn't stay down. And that's going to put Rich at the line for 2 free throws as time expires. I think they're going to let him shoot the 2 free throws. They're going to let him shoot the 2 free throws. They'll just clear the paint. Perry County band was ready to play in celebration. We know Perry County's going to have 70 points. As Rich would go to the line for 2. The first one no good. Next one upcoming. It's also no good. So our final tonight, Perry County 70, Collinwood 36. We'll be back with a recap as well as our players of the game and a preview of the championship game between Frank Hughes and Wayne County after this break. You're listening to District 11A Basketball Tournament on Big Oldies Radio.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
tournament here on Big Oldies Radio. We're in between games. Wayne County getting ready to square off against Frank Hughes, and we just had one finish up, the consolation game, in which Perry County defeats Collinwood 70-60. Perry County led 20-9 after one, 37-16 at the half, 49-27 after three. To arrive at our final. Sorry, you got the totals for us.
Yeah, starting with Collinwood. Let me get that page over here. We've got Cole Reisner with 6, Tate Linville 3, Blake Witten 3, Christian Zapeta 9, Benson Blaylock 2, Harrison Rich 10, and Brody Holt with 3 for Perry County. Colton Beaverhouse 18, Ryder Sellers 2, Jake Mercer 16, Landon Warren 11, Kenner Haston 5, Waylon McCrory with 1, Ryan Mars with 3, Ribbon Brown with 10, and Eric Peters with 4.
And sorry, you also got the players of the game for us.
Yeah, for Perry County.
Cromwell and Company players of the game.
Yeah, for Perry County, I went with Colton Beaverhouse. Great night, scoring the ball, but also creating for his teammates. And then for Collinwood, I went with Christian Zapeta. He just never stopped fighting, hit some shots for Collinwood, and created as well for his squad. So congrats to both of those guys. And not quite the type of game that I thought we would have on our hands for that first one. I don't know about you.
No, you just give credit to Perry County. They played really well.
Yes, they did.
They played good. If the foul trouble might have been a different story for them in the result on Thursday night, but played well again tonight. And if I'm Houston County, I'm not looking forward to seeing Perry County come to town a week from tonight. We're going to turn our attention now to Wayne County, Frank Hughes. Sawyer, these two teams met twice during the regular season. Frank Hughes winning both 48-45 at Clifton on January the 5th, 67-57 in Waynesboro, January 26th. What do you recall from those two games?
The one at Frank Hughes, Wayne County let that one get away from them late, some late turnovers, and Frank Hughes was able to capitalize. And then the one at Waynesboro, Wayne County had been off for a week or two and came out super flat, and I think that slow start just kind of did them in. Weren't able to ever really get back in that one the way they wanted to. So I think Wayne County's got some revenge on the mind, and I think they want to come out with high intensity and really limit what Frank Hughes gets on the offensive end, because we've seen Weston Lineberry kind of be Wayne County's Achilles heel. He's been able to penetrate and hit the perimeter shot and just do so much for Frank Hughes, and he's a heck of a ball player, so that's going to be a tough task.
Well, we'll see if Wayne County's up to the task, and we'll have the opening tip as well as the starting lineups after this break. You're listening to District 11A basketball on Big Oldies Radio.
All right, you folks that are watching on YouTube, I'm going to end this stream now and start the stream for the Wayne County Frank Hughes game just a few seconds. So you can go to Facebook, WCHS Sports on YouTube, on Facebook, and there's links there. And also you can go back to YouTube and go to my channel, WCHS Sports, and you'll see us go live in just a couple minutes with the other game.